morning, guys, and happy Sunday. So it's been a while since I have made a video or posted a video. I did film me and Tyler's day out on Labor's Day. I just didn't post that. I don't think I'm gonna post it. It is a pretty long video, but I don't think I'm gonna post it just because, you know, it doesn't really have anything Weight Watchers. Well, my Trader Joe's haul was, but yeah, so I figured let's just start today. Honestly, absolutely nothing. I've eaten a fruit cup that I had left over from Chick-fil-A. But I did want to talk about, because I do have a lot of people on here, and I've never really explained, well, in my first video I explained why I'm on Weight Watchers. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you why I'm on Weight Watchers, when I joined, kind of a little bit of my backstory, okay? Alrighty, guys, so let's talk about, you know, a little bit about my story. So I started, so most people, when they're on a weight loss journey, they say, you know, I've been overweight all my life. I have been actually overweight all my life, except for when I was a baby. You know, obviously I don't remember that. So yeah, I grew up being overweight. You know, even through elementary school, I just dealt with it a lot, peer bullying, things like that. You know, actually, I say peer bullying. I wasn't really like bullied, but one time I was, and one time I always remember. I don't remember if I was more than that. I guess it didn't mean a lot to me, but I know one time. So I started the school that I actually graduated from, and I was in 3rd grade, and oh my gosh, it was like my first day there, I believe, I was in my first week at the school, and I was sitting at the cafeteria by myself, and I had this guy. I will always remember his name. Obviously, I'm not going to say his name on here, but I will always remember him saying this to me. And it's true that you always remember the rude things people say to you rather than the nice things people say to you. So he walked past me. I was in 3rd grade, and he said, F-A-T is what you are. And I will always remember that. I don't remember how I handled it. I don't remember anything from how I handled it or what I did, but that will always be something I remembered. So, I mean, from then to, man, all the way through school. When I was younger, I had a lot of blood work done and stuff because I was having issues with weight and stuff like that. And my mom said I was diagnosed with PCOS. I don't take anything for that. Also, hypothyroidism. Also, don't take anything for that. I don't know. You know, I should know this being in nursing school. I don't even know if being older, I never went and got tested for things like that. So I don't even know if those play a factor in what's wrong, with my hormones and things like that. But anyway, so moving on from that. So it's just been something I've been handling for a long time. When I first started losing weight, this was not with Weight Watchers. I joined, I started taking pills and shots. I lost probably like 40. I went from a size extra large to a size medium through my freshman year in college. I'm now a senior, but I had an extra year put in there. So it's been 4 to 5 years since then. So I was on shots that I put in my stomach and stuff like that. Honestly, it didn't make me feel bad. Those worked and whatnot. I don't remember why I stopped them. I think I was like, oh, I lost weight, blah, blah, blah. Well, then I was put on medication after that. Medication, for ADHD. I don't have ADHD, but ADHD medication also works for weight loss. So I was put on ADHD medication. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people nowadays are put on ADHD medication for weight loss. So I was put on that. I took my pills too close to each other, and I started having an extremely bad panic attack where my whole body was going numb. At that point, so I had gained all my weight back after I had taken those shots. I was like, oh, I've lost weight. Let's eat food, blah, 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 blah. I didn't change my lifestyle. That's the problem. I never changed my lifestyle. It was getting to the point where I just was eating and losing weight. So there was nothing, eating healthy, things like that. So then I gained my weight back. That's when I started the pills. I was on the pills also my senior year, at the end of my senior year. I don't really know. All this happened around the same time. So then I was on pills. And with that, I took 2 of the pills very close together, not purposely. I wasn't eating much because this medication, that ADHD medication, curbs your appetite. It's just one of the effects of it. So I just wasn't eating much. I remember I would sit in my car in college. I don't remember if this was my freshman or sophomore year, if you want me to be honest with you. I don't have a good memory. But I was sitting there eating one of those little Lunchables that don't have the cookies or anything, and it legitimately just has the crackers, the cheese, and the meat. And I would eat that, and then I would get full before even eating half of that. But there's not, I was eating enough. I guarantee that. And I also went back down to a size medium. And then, so what happened was one day I took one of my pills when I left the house. I took one of my pills right before one of my other classes because I didn't want to take it in one of my other classes. With these pills, they overlapped. There was supposed to be a certain amount of time between them, and I didn't realize there wasn't enough time. I don't know why, but I started getting a lot of energy for some reason. Well, then I was in my anatomy class. I started having a panic attack. My friend had to drive me to my mom's work, and then I had to go to the ER, and then I had to be put on a heart monitor for like 2 months. And then I stopped taking everything, and that's when it ended. I stopped doing weight loss, all that. Now we are in my senior year of nursing school, and I started Weight Watcher. Well, no, I did do keto. I forgot I did keto. I did keto. Obviously, I forgot because it didn't do much for me. I lost 30 pounds, gained that and more back. So now here we are, my senior year. I just got into my senior year though. So I started Weight Watchers in January. I actually started Weight Watchers because I was at a family, I don't even know what it was. Was it Christmas? I think yeah, because I started in January. So it was a family Christmas party, and Drew, at WW Drew on Instagram, and G and G's Journey. Drew, G, Gabe, that's my brother, and then D, his girlfriend, she's like a sister to me. We were talking, and she told me she had been on Weight Watchers, and I noticed she was losing weight, and I didn't want to ask her how she was losing weight. To me, that's just weird asking people that, but I should have asked her when I started realizing it, because then I'd be farther along in this journey. But anyway, so I asked, and she started talking to me about it, and so then I actually joined that day, and I started January 1st. So, honestly, I have never had a lifestyle where I have chosen to eat healthy foods. So now here we are, I started January 2020. Here we are, September the 13th of 2020, and I have lost 40 something pounds. I'm telling you guys, I have never been so proud of myself. I, first of all, am just, it has created I can't even explain it. I have always been like down, had no self-esteem, especially when I got into the biggest, because imagine going through all of your school years being overweight, not eating the right foods and things like that. I've always been very outgoing, but very shy. I do think, and I think it has been always hard for me to find clothes. Like, oh my gosh, my parents, I feel so bad for my parents because they went through, man, I didn't want to cry in this. Okay. So, going through school, it was so hard for me to find clothes. And when you are in school, you don't mean to be like, wanting everybody to like you and things like that. But since I went from being overweight, that's just how it is. That's just how cliques are. It's just how cliques are. You know what I'm saying? I can't really describe how cliques are, but we all know, bigger people, they are in the people. I just can't really describe it. If you have kids and you've went through school, you know how it is. So it was so hard for me to find clothes. Oh my God. I just remember going from store to store to store, trying to find something that I felt confident in. I did not think I was going to cry in this video. To find confidence in it was so hard. It was so hard. And I feel so bad for my parents having to, but they were so great, or they are great. My parents are amazing. But they really helped me find things that made me feel better about myself. It's just hard to find clothes that you like when you're overweight. Anyway, that's all I'm trying to get into because I really don't want to cry in this video, and I'm already starting to cry because I'm not upset anymore. I'm not upset at myself. I am beyond proud of my life and where it is now. I have never had this much self-esteem. I have never had this much motivation. I'm telling you, even like 3 months, I don't even know, like it hit me. I have never had this much motivation in my life. I am you know, I love buying clothes, and I've only went down like a size or two, just depending on the clothes and stuff. It doesn't matter. And like my pant size, I've went down like 3 or 4 sizes. I don't really know how many I've went down, but I've went down, and I love it now. You know, I'm obviously still have like 40 to 50 pounds to lose, but it's just different when you change the foods that you're eating and you create a new lifestyle, because this is my new lifestyle. When I started Weight Watchers and I started realizing what it was, I decided this was going to be a new lifestyle. My fiance eats the foods with me. Like, there's, you know, and I'll have cheat days, I'll have cheat meals. It's just real life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't really have anything else to say with this video. I really just wanted to explain why I started Weight Watchers. You know, there's obviously a lot of people's stories are the same, but yeah, that's mine. So that's why I started Weight Watchers. And, oh, well, you know, and also I need to lose weight for my wedding, because that's going to be in like a year. But it was really for myself. You know, I want to get healthy for myself. You know, and I heard from a couple people that were talking that, you know, being a nurse, you want to promote health for people, but how can you promote health? And this is just how I think. I'm not judging anybody or anything like that. This is not this. But how can you promote health and tell people the type of nutrition to eat when you aren't even healthy yourself? And healthy doesn't mean to be skinny. It doesn't. In my case, I am overweight, and my healthy, I need to lose weight and I need to eat healthier foods. You know, there are a lot of skinny people that are not healthy, obviously, so it's not that. But how can I be a nurse and not be telling people to make healthy decisions when I'm not doing it myself? To me, that just doesn't seem right. So that is another reason why I started. So anyway, I didn't want to make this video long. I just wanted to tell y'all, you know, why I got into Weight Watchers, and it's really because of Drew is why I got into Weight Watchers, I'm going to be honest with you. But why I've stuck to it is for all the reasons that I've listed. And yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I really wanted to open up and tell y'all. I haven't told anybody. Well, people know why, but I've never really told. So you can get my natural looking self and telling you how and why I started Weight Watchers. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about me, or if you have any similar stories, I'm really interested in them. Please comment down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my video, or if you enjoy Weight Watchers. But yeah, so thanks for following my journey. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you the next time we have a video. Bye, guys.